Why is he not proposing? Have you been in a relationship for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, or 10 years, and he's not proposing? He has not proposed yet. He's not talking anything about marriage. And you're asking yourself, why is he not proposing? Today, Precious Samson is going to answer you that question. The reason why he's not proposing to you. I'm Precious Samson. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I bring you relationship and marriage advice. So, why is he not proposing to you? Why has he not proposed yet? This is the question many ladies today ask themselves. You have been in a relationship with him for 6 months, a year, or a year plus, and yet he has not proposed to you. And this question pump up to your mind. Why is he not proposing? Today, Precious Samson is going to answer you the reason why he is not proposing. Number one, he is not ready for marriage. Yes, somebody that is not ready for marriage will not propose to you. Yes, because he's not ready to settle down. He might be mature, he must has all the money, he's okay, he's well to do, but he's not ready for marriage. He never wants to settle down. Ochobori no one. He never want to marry. So he's not proposing because he is not ready for marriage. Don't get it twisted that you're dating a guy and he's not proposing to you. Maybe he is just not ready to marry. Number two, are you okay for him? Have you asked yourself that question? Are you okay for him? Are you the woman he wants? He might love you, yes. He might do everything for you, yes. But the question here is, are you okay for him? Are you okay to be his wife? Because every man knows what he wants in a woman. He knows the type of man he wants. You might be okay for him because you cook for him, you wash for him, he loves you, you are good in bed. But when it comes to marriage, he feels that you're not okay. So before asking yourself, why is he not proposing? Also ask yourself this question. Am I okay for him? Am I his dream wife? Because I don't see a reason why you would be in a relationship for 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, or even more, and the man is not talking about marriage. And when you bring up the subject about marriage, he will divert to another thing. And you're asking yourself, why is he not proposing? The reason why he's not proposing is because you are not okay for him. Number three, reason why he's not proposing to you. Do you give him peace of mind? The first question you should ask yourself before asking why he's not proposing to you is if you give him peace of mind, because every man wants peace of mind. If you're in a relationship with a man and you have questions and you have issues with him every week, this week you're having issue, next month you're having issue, next 2 months you're still having issue, you're always reconciling with him. Yes, he's always begging you, telling sorry. You're not the sorry type. Whenever he comes to your presence, he's quarrel. You people start quarreling. You start nagging. You start giving him headache. He doesn't have peace of mind with you, and you're asking yourself why he's not proposing. He's not proposing because you don't give him peace of mind. Number one question you should ask yourself also: the reason why he's not proposing is, do I give him peace of mind? You should ask yourself that question. If you give him peace of mind and he's not proposing to you, just know that he's not your husband. Yes. Because I don't see a reason why you give a man a peace of mind. He's ready to marry and he's not proposing yet. Number four, are you sure his family accepts you? Maybe he have indirectly introduced you to his family you don't know and the family rejects you. but he loves you. So he's fighting in his mind. If he proposes to you and get married to you and his family is against it, what will become the result? What will become the outcome? So he might not be proposing to you because his family does not accept you. That's another reason why he's not proposing. Another reason he does not propose to you, he's not proposing to you, which is number five, is his money safe with you. A man will not propose to a lady who is extravagant, who is always spending. His money is not okay with you. His business is going down the moment he meets you, and you're asking yourself why he's not proposing. Six, he's not proposing because he's not comfortable around you. His money is at risk with you. You love spending. You love buying, 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 buying. You don't love making, investing. You don't like it. So he feels he's going to fall back the moment he get married to you. And that's the reason why he's not proposing yet. Well, my last advice to you is that if you are in a relationship for a long period of time, let me say a year plus, 2 years, 5 years, and he's not proposing to you, don't be surprised if that man later got married to another woman. Immediately, you guys are apart because it's obvious he doesn't want you. A man who will keep you like dating a young guy, a guy like 35, 32, 33, and he's not proposing yet. Just know you are not the one he wants, or something else is in the picture. They doesn't want to tell you. So the moment you have spent 2 years, 3 years with a man, you know that he's well to do, that he can marry you, and he's not proposing yet. My sister, take a walk. Look for somebody that is ready. A man can marry at the age of 40, 45, 60, even get a lady younger. But a woman, a lady, at the age of 35, believe me, any man that gave marriage to you is just a miracle. Because this African setting, a woman with them past 30 years, for person to marry him, no say that person don't see say you get quality, you won't get quality when make him marry you. So don't stay in a marriage for too long when you know you are older enough to get married. Take a walk when you know the man is not ready. Ask yourself some questions. Why he's not proposing? Don't forget to share this video, subscribe and like.